Hi everyone. Okay, I'm in my car because I can't find a quiet space in my house to videotape this. I'm hoping I'm not going to have to keep cutting it out to be able to share it on social media because I am not good with technology. I don't do many videos at all, but this story, I want to honor my mother. I want to honor spirit and the intelligence of spirit world and the beauty that is around us all the time. Okay, so let me just get right into the story. So the other night I was falling asleep. I might not look at the camera. That's just because it'll keep me into the story, because I seriously did this video about 25 times already. So I'm gonna try to stick with the story and not my nerves. So looking at myself sometimes might pull me into my nerves. So I went to bed the other night, and all of a sudden I barely closed my eyes and I started seeing like a light show. My one friend sees colors a lot when she goes into a meditative state, and that's how she describes it. And it was beautiful. It was like, it was making different shapes, but vibrant colors, and and then it was gone. And I was like, shoot, I'm focusing on it, because as I was seeing it, I was like, oh my God, I'm seeing this. Look how clear. My third eye must be really opening, all this stuff. So then it went away, and then I went to go to close my eyes again, and I was in a room. It was like a dark room, and there was a bookshelf, and on the shelf there was like a light highlighted on a bouquet of yellow roses. And I saw it so clear, and I was looking at it for a few minutes. I'm like, now I could see that, and it was so clear. And I'm like, oh my God, that's beautiful. Yellow roses. And then I was like, wait a second, my mom sends yellow roses. So I knew that was a gift for me from my mom. And I went to bed just so happy, like, oh my God, she just literally gave me a gift. And I went to bed. So I woke up thinking about it, like still very happy for the experience. And I was like, oh my God, how beautiful. She gave me, a gift, and I saw it so clear. And what else can I, get so clear, and all this stuff. I started thinking, well, I did write it down in my notes too. So if I have to glance, I don't want to leave any part out, because that's how amazing this was. So then came Saturday. That was Friday night into Saturday. So Saturday we had a beach day, a family beach day party. And I woke up and asked my daughter if she would walk to Jewel with me. We didn't make it to the gym, and I thought, this will be my exercise and all this stuff. So I was telling her, let me just look at my notes real quick, sorry. I was telling her the story, and the message was becoming clearer and clearer. So my mom told me, when my mom was sick and she was living with me, I had this experience with her, telepathic experience. And she told me, when you see the yellow rose, that's when your heart knows. And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean? Is that when you're gonna die? Like, what are you talking about? So I was like trying to get answers. I wasn't getting any answers. And I already know from history of what I've learned and experienced with spirit, sometimes it's for something in the future. So I had a sense that was the case. So I ended up letting it go, knowing it was for some other time. Fast forward to when my mom passed, I was in the bathtub. I had COVID. I was trying to get my fever down, and thanking her, talking to her, and I just was questioning her. I'm surprised, Mom, you haven't come to me and let me know you're with everyone. I said, Danny, my brother's been having dreams, my sister. I'm like, I do this work for a living, and I'm just surprised that you haven't come to me personally to let me know. And I told her I understood. I was so sick. I've been focused on, getting better, and processing her passing. I'm like, but, I thought that you'd come to me. So that very night, I got a bouquet of flowers, and the first thing that caught my eye was this beautiful yellow rose. So I went closer to it had all these other flowers in there, and there ended up being 6 yellow roses. And I'm like, oh my God, it took me right back to my telepathic experience with her. When you see the yellow rose is when your heart knows. And I'm like, she's with all of us, because she has 6 children. I was like, okay, she's literally telling me that she's with my dad, my brothers, and she's also with us 4 who were still here. I have 2 brothers in spirit, 4 here, 4 of us here. So I'm like, that's beautiful. Like, wow, she answered it that day. A little while later, I got another bouquet of flowers from Texas, another friend, and these were tiny yellow roses. And I was like, oh my God. So I counted them, and there was 12. My mom had, at the time, I think she still does, sorry, 12 grandchildren. I was like, oh my God. I literally got 6 roses and 12 baby roses symbolizing grandchildren. She answered my question. She let me know that she was with all of us. I asked, and she answered me that day. Blown away. So, okay, now I gotta go to my notes real quick, sorry. So then, So then I was telling Emily, we were walking to Jewel, and I was telling Emily the story, what I just shared with you this far. And I said, oh my God, she gave me the yellow roses last night, telling me when you see the yellow roses, when your heart knows. Like, I kept saying it over and over. I'm like, last week in Reiki, I had Reiki the prior week with my daughter, and my daughter brought it. My mom came through, and she said, is there a party coming up or something? Because Grandma said she's going to be there. Is someone's birthday coming up? I said, well, yeah, Jimmy, my son, in September. And it didn't even dawn on me. And she said, well, she said she's going to be there. I said, yeah, I'm sure, she'll be there. And then what happened was, it didn't even dawn on me. It was her other son's birthday, her daughter's birthday, and her daughter-in-law. We just had it on Saturday when all this is happening. Their party was on Sunday. Saturday was the other family picnic. But we were going to be all together with her children. We're all going to be together on Sunday for birthdays that I totally forgot about. So again, she was giving me the roses the night before, symbolizing, validating my daughter, who said Grandma will be there. Now, she's my daughter, so we could say, as mediums or people that want to question things could say, well, of course she's going to be there. She's your grandmother, she's your mother. But she actually validated to all of us with the yellow roses that she will be at this party. So then we go to Jewel. We're on our way to Jewel, and we see a white feather, and there was something else that went with it, but I got a picture. I was like, oh my God. We were just so excited, so happy, me and my daughter, just talking about this. And then I was in Jewel talking to my younger sister about my mom and her connections, and how, sometimes we all wish this happens all the time. But so as I'm talking to her, I look down at the man in front of me, and on his leg he has a hummingbird tattoo. And my mom bought us all hummingbird boxes before she passed, and she told us that she's coming back as a hummingbird. So I got a picture of his tattoo, which I always have to do so carefully. So I got a picture of his tattoo because I was like, holy cow, Mom, like what is going on? And then I'm just gonna make sure if this is the last. Okay. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So then we went to the beach for the family picnic, the other family. And we were walking off the beach going home. Totally forgot. I mean, I wasn't connecting to my mom or anything. And the lady in front of me was wearing a t-shirt that said Spencer, which is my mom's maiden name. So I was like, oh my God, like she's on a roll today. And then me and my husband went to get ice cream after the picnic, and we made a wrong turn where the GPS told us to go. We went the other way, and we landed on Spencer Street. So I will include all the pictures, but I just wanted to share this story because it ties in, like, it validates my daughter, like I said. It ties in when me and her had that telepathic connection when she was still living. And she told me, when you see the yellow rose, your heart knows. And then fast forward to, she literally gave me a gift when I closed my eyes, yellow roses. And it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So I was very excited. And I thought if I just wrote it up, which I did in my notes because I never want to forget these stories, I thought it would be better to hear it out of my mouth. I don't know. So I hope you enjoyed the story. Let me know what you think. Talk to you soon. Bye.